My name is Dr. Eric Gislason. What inspired me to become a chiropractor, I grew up in Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, and as a kid I was into sports. I was into being very, very active. My mother was very healthy. I would eat tofu and all the good stuff. She would go to the co-op. So I was raised in a very organic at that time lifestyle. I had a passion for the human body. I loved to kind of delve into how it worked. It really fascinated me. And I loved helping and working with people. And as a kid, you go through like, hey, I want to do this or I want to do that. And you go through a bunch of scenarios. One of my scenarios was I want to be a CEO of a big company. And then as I looked at it, I was like, it doesn't have the biology element, doesn't have the human element. So that's what drew me into the healthcare. I looked at physical therapy, I looked at chiropractic, and chiropractic had this beautiful philosophy of the body can heal itself. All it needs is no interference to do its job. And it was a very clean, common sense, I guess, philosophical version of how I also felt. And that spurred me to research chiropractic. So there's a chiropractor in my town, his name is Toughness, and I went to his clinic and saw all these pictures of these people that had this disease or that disease, and after chiropractic care had gotten better. And it just really hit a nerve, if you will, with me, in the sense that he was helping and making prolific changes in these people's lives. And at that moment, I said to myself, yes, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to help other people through this beautiful profession called chiropractic. So that path led me down to Logan. So Dr. Toughness, he was one of the board members of Logan College of Chiropractic, which is down in St. Louis, Missouri. And at that time, the two big universities were Palmer, which is in Davenport, Iowa, and then Logan, which is just down the stream in St. Louis, Missouri. So he took 3 or 4 of us who were interested in chiropractic down to visit the college. So we visited the college and walked around the campus and went to the anatomy lab, and after that there was no question. I was like, this is for me. And we were probably juniors in high school at that time. And out of the 3 or 4 people, 3 ended up being chiropractors, and my good buddy ended up being a pharmacist. So when I was going to school in St. Paul, Minnesota for undergrad, I had worked for a couple summers out at Flighted Lake Lodge down at in Big Fork. And I worked on the waterfront, so taught sailing, windsurfing, cleaned the pool. And I remember the first time I came to Montana, and I came up over that rise at Polson, and it just opened up, and I saw the lake and I saw the mountain, and I love the people. It's interesting, I grew up in the Midwest, and a lot of the Midwest down-home attitude just flows west. A lot of us migrate into the mountains, and so it's a very open community, friendly community. People are just good people. In addition to that, you've got all the outdoor recreation you can shake a stick at. You've got the rivers, you've got the lakes, you've got the mountains, you've got golfing. I wanted to ski and live in a ski resort since I was probably 10 years old. And this area, from a recreational standpoint, just checked all the boxes. We try and make it very affordable for people. If someone comes in and says, hey, I'm in, I want to get this corrected, usually it's not a one-time or a two-time adjustment. It can take months, it can take multiple months, it can take years. So what we've done is taken our adjusting, the price of an adjustment, and packaged them into, we call it our 864 plan. So instead of an adjustment costing $60, it costs $48. And you buy a package, and that helps get it to a good price point for that individual. We have a lot of families that use that too. Moms, dads, and the kids all are able to access that discount. We're taking new clients. We have 2 doctors now, so that's expanded our ability to serve more people. When it was the one doctor system, i.e. me, you were kind of handcuffed. And it's also one of the reasons that we were looking to grow and to help more people. So it allows us to be very fluid in working people into different slots and able to handle any kind of situation that comes up and trying to get people in a timely manner so they can get seen and receive care.